So I got a dream that I'm gonna be at the top of the scene. On every screen, making my presence something to be seen, yeah. I'll make them all see that I could be anything I wanna be. If you got a dream, then you need persistence and lots of belief, yeah. Yo, don't take that negative energy, I replace that. I just wanna be me, I don't fake that. I just wanna be free, yeah, chase that. I got a new obsession, it's helping and teaching and giving everyone a lesson. It's living and winning and building something that's impressive. I don't wanna do the same thing, I wanna be progressive, so I'ma make a new me, a new beast, a true fiend. He's everything that he wants to be. Look in the mirror, what he wants to see is a dude looking back at me. I stay on track, yeah, track things. I'm setting goals, life hacking. I'm steady stacking. I see myself being happy. A better me with a strategy that I'm attacking.
Put to the test and you know I'll ace that. Hit me in the face and I'm hitting right back. I enjoy the chase so I'll stay on track, yeah. I enjoy the race so I'll make that back. Got a lot of dreams that I'll make come true. Got a lot of things that I wanna do. Got a lot of goals that I wanna prove. And there's not a lot of time so I gotta make moves.
Hey guys, what is up? What is up? Welcome to the Fly Like an Eagle podcast, episode 19, right here on As a Philly Sports. I'm your host, MK. How's everyone doing in here today? How's everyone doing? Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you're on As a Philly Sports and if you're on my channel. But anyways, we got a lot to discuss today. Jason Kelce's retirement, Vontae Maddox, him getting released, Brandon Graham, so on and so forth. There's a lot for me to discuss with you guys today or tonight. So, what is up? What is up, Daniel? What is up, my guy? Thank you for stopping by. My guy Jay's in the building. What is up, y'all? We'll miss Jason Kelce. Did it the right way. Yep. What is up, Jay? What is up? What is up? If you guys didn't remember, I did a live stream reaction to it. Oh my god, that was so difficult to do, but I am here. But really quick, guys, really quick. If you haven't checked out the Edge of Philly Sports website, the link is in the description, and make sure you go check out our merch. The link is there as well. All right, let's just get right into it, guys. It looks like we're gonna just kick it off with Jason Kelce, guys. With Jason Kelce, he just announced his retirement last week. We all saw that it was coming. We all knew it was gonna come. We all knew it was gonna happen at some point. But now it's just like it happened, and I'm just sitting here. It's like it doesn't feel real. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't feel that it actually happened. It feels like we lost. I mean, we did not lose. It's just our guys who's so relatable just poured his heart out to everyone in the city, on the team, and the whole NFL, and just let it all out. It's basically it. And it's gonna hurt us. It's gonna hurt us. Seeing someone else at center, seeing someone else doing the snaps to Jalen Hurts, it just makes no. Oh my god, it hurts, guys. It actually hurts. Everybody, if you're a diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan, just like myself, Jason Kelce, he was not a number one draft pick. He was not up high. He was like in the 6th round. He was told that he was never going to do it, that he was never going to be here, that he was never going to do his thing. I mean, he was never going to make it. He was never going to do it, but he proved everyone wrong. And that is the Philly thing. That is the Philly way to do it. The Philly thing is to prove everyone wrong, to fight for your dreams, to, just attack until you can't do it no more. And now it's Jason Kelce. The last time, man, that Jason Kelce will put on an Eagles uniform. But I'm going to ask you guys this, the people in the chat, and if you're watching this on replay. Is Jason Kelce going to be an offensive line coach? Is he going to be a coach for Philadelphia Eagles at some point down the road? Is he going to be a coach? I think he will. I think at some point he's going to be a coach for the Philadelphia Eagles. And It's just amazing, just all the memories that he gave us, all the moments he gave us, and just like how he just stood up to everybody in the locker room, how he stood up to the coaches, and just like, no, this is how it's gonna be doing, this is how it's gonna happen, and all that stuff. Jason Kelce was one of us, man. He was one of the guys that you grab a beer with. He's one of the guys that you just love to hang out with. He's one of the guys that you could just shoot the shit, that you could just talk to over and over and over and just like hang out, man. It's just one of those guys, one of those relatable guys. Still can't believe he's gone. Yo, Jay. What is up? What is up, Chad? What is up? What is up? Imagine Travis Kelce with the Eagles when he's 40. Travis Kelce is not going to leave the Kansas City Chiefs. Why on earth would he do that? How's it going? It's tough right now talking about Jason Kelce, man. It's tough. I know you were too young. Mike Schmidt was more emotional. Really? His retirement was more special. I would love to hear why. I mean, I know all that, but all right. I think he's going to the Steelers. But yeah, guys, Jason Kelce is retired. So people in the chat, if you're watching this on replay, is he going to be the head? I mean, is he going to be a coach for the Philadelphia Eagles at some point down the line? At some point down the line. Hey, McShreddy, what is up, my guy? What is up? Thank you for stopping by, bro. Travis will be retiring soon as well. How old is Travis Kelce, guys? How old exactly is he? Isn't he like 30 something? Isn't he like 32, 33 or something? Travis Kelce's getting up there, but I could see him winning another ring with Mahomes. Russell Wilson's going to the Toronto at maybe, but I think he's going to the Steelers. Yeah, I will never forget his speech, his mummer in the mummer's outfit. That's Super Bowl. That is my favorite moment of Jason Kelce. When we finally won the big one in 2017, when we finally won the Super Bowl. And he was just talking about the media. He was just talking about everything. Like, he was letting everyone have it. He was like, we hear you guys. We hear the media. And we just here to prove you're all wrong. And that's what happened. It is that speech, bro, that will go down in history. That speech will go down in history as one of the greatest speeches in Philadelphia sports history. Man, I wish I could watch that again. I know I can. It's on YouTube. But yeah. An O-line isn't going to get the same kind of love as a third baseman who play more years. Yeah, you're probably right. Hey, Blaze Radio, what is up, my guy? What is up? Appreciate you stopping by, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Make sure you guys hit the like and everyone go to the Edge of Philly Sports. Everyone go there. Make sure you hit that like. Subscribe if you haven't already. We're on the road to 13K over there. Please go to Edge of Philly Sports. Hit that like. Travis will be 35 in October. 35. Wow. Travis was in the same draft as Zach Ertz. Wow. He couldn't cut it in the CFL. Oh, yeah? It was a joke. Yeah. But again, guys, if you haven't gone, please go to the Edge of Philly Sports YouTube. Hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already. There's a lot of content going on over there right now. Especially the draft, NFL draft. We have guys that cover it 365 days a year. So make sure you do that. No, it was mine. So was mine. It was a joke. So was mine. So, yeah. Now, let me ask you guys this, right? Who's going to replace him? Who's going to replace the GOAT, the greatest of all time, Jason Kelce, who's going to replace him at center? Is it going to be Cam Jurgens? Is it going to be Landon Dickerson? Are they going to draft a center in the first, second, third, fourth round? What is going to happen with this Eagles franchise, bro? What's going to happen with this Eagles offensive line? Because with this offensive line, it's not going to be the best it was. Maybe it will, but I really doubt it. Jason Kelce was a huge, huge part of that offensive line. And now the fact that we're being linked up to every single running back on the market, it's crazy. Now we're the favorites to go get Saquon Barkley. We're the favorites to get Saquon Barkley. Like, I just don't know. So who's going to take over? Who's going to take over? Should the Eagles overpay or go all in? I don't know. I don't think so. I doubt that. No. Sup, Blaze? And guys, please go check out the That's a Philly Sports if you haven't already. There's the link. And yeah, PlayStation. A lot more in baseball. Yeah. Hey, what is up, Grega? Cam Jurgens, but if you want him. Yeah, you want him. You want him, don't you? Yeah, I know you want it. I know you want that guy. Yeah, it's going to be hard to get. Yeah, he is going to be hard to get. You're going to have to make a move in order to get him. What is up, JJ Sports Coverage? What is up, man? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by, man. So, we got, I think it might be Cam Jurgens, man. I think it'll be Cam Jurgens. Because think about this, right? Cam Jurgens was scouted by Jason Kelce himself. What was that, like 2 years ago? A year ago? This is his third year in the league right now, Cam Jurgens. And Jason Kelce is like, I want him. I want him. So it looks like Cam Jurgens has a whole weight on his shoulders. Has his whole weight on his shoulders because of Jason Kelce. So I think it's gonna be Cam Jurgens. Saquon Barkley deal 2 or 3 years. I don't know if I want Saquon Barkley though. The guy I want is Austin Eckler. That's the guy I want. But I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad if we get Saquon, bro. I'm not gonna be mad. Like, at all. I'm not gonna be mad. So whatever happens, happens. Yeah, we need a linebacker, we need a safety, we need everything on the defensive side of the ball. We need everything. Jackson Powers Johnson ain't gonna get past 20 in my opinion as a Steeler. Yep. Okay. And by the way, Steelers are getting Russell Wilson. Steelers are gonna get Russell Wilson. You marked my words. Cam Jurgens, no. Then who would you want at center? Who would you want at center then? Dickerson? Mike Green, no bleep. I already said Kelce isn't gonna. Yep. Watch Bo. I really think there's a O-line. Yeah. The O-line. If you guys haven't, if you're on my channel, appreciate it. Safety will be a pleasure. What, you want to pick up? There's a guy the Bronco dropped today. The Bronco released Simmons, right? They released Simmons today. It was like this morning. I wouldn't mind him. People want Garner Johnson back. I'm going to talk about Garner Johnson a little bit later in the show. I don't know if I would take Garner Johnson, but we're going to talk about that later. Michael Jordan could not draft talent. John Elway could not draft talent. Camry will never live up to her past centers. Yep. All right. Lyman. Yep. Yeah. It is tough, man. This offseason is going to be not only tough for this Eagles team, it's going to be tough for the whole fan base. It's going to be tough for this whole fan base. It's the first time in years that we have to, we won't have Jason Kelce. I can see Jason Kelce right now, where I am at the link. He'll be tailgating with everybody. He'll be chugging beers. He'll be just hanging out with the Eagles Nation. That would be cool to see. That would be cool. seeing Jason Kelce, just chugging beer, having a great old time with the Eagles fan base at every home game. And then he'll go to the away game. So, one episode of Fly Like an Eagle podcast, I forget which episode it was, it's when they announced the Eagles will host their game in Brazil. And I said that Jason Kelce will not retire because of that game, right? Because honestly, it will be a great family experience for Jason Kelce and his family to go to Brazil. That Jason Kelce could play a game in Brazil. Like, that's a thing that nobody would think would happen. Would you guys, if you were in the NFL, would you think, oh, I might play in Brazil? No. What are the odds that happened? And what do you know? It happened. And I was at the Sixers game when it happened, when the news broke. So I thought Jason Kelce would not retire. I thought he would play that. I thought Jason Kelce would do his thing, bro. I thought Jason Kelce would do his thing in Brazil and beat the Steelers. I still think they're going to play the Steelers. I still think that. But, yeah. Dickerson, yes, at center. You can also have Steen take over left guard. Our offensive line is so interchangeable. That's the thing. You can just plug and place, but I want a guy that you can just put at center and just leave it. I don't want to worry, like, going to the next play. Oh, put him at center. I'm like, I don't want that. Simmons from the Broncos? Yep. He's like 30, 29, 30, 31. He's around there. People are telling me that they don't want him for a little bit age, but I'll still take that because we got rid of Bayard. Quentin Nelson, at any chance, he will be cut out of the Colts if the Eagles decide. Yep. I don't know. Yo, my guy Michael's in the Facebook chat. What is up? Garner Johnson badmouthed the fans. Exactly. I'm going to get into that in a little bit because I don't know if he'll want to come back. But to get back to the offensive line, my God, who's ever going to be a running back here is going to be like, damn, one of the best if not the best offensive line, and you get to run behind that. If you're Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, I don't think we're going to get any of those. I don't think we're going to keep DeAndre Swift. I think it's going to be a trade. I think it's going to be a trade at the deadline. I mean, not the deadline, NFL draft. I think there will be a trade at the NFL draft. We'll get a running back like we did with Swift and just move on from there. I think it will be a trade. We all heard why Jason Kelce retired. His knees are shot. His elbow is bad. Yep, exactly, bro. Exactly. His elbows are bad. Everything was bad. Eagles defensive line is a big question mark. Everything on the defensive side is a question mark. If Fletcher Cox retires, right? Yes, we do have Jalen Carter. Yes, we do have Jordan Davis. We do have those guys. But I'd rather have like a veteran guy there and stuff like that. I don't know if Fletcher Cox retires, we're going to talk about Fletcher Cox later on in the show as well. That's a big blow. That is honestly a big blow. My least favorite thing in the people, they're blank obnoxious. I can't stand those blank Garner Johnson. Yeah. I don't want Garner Johnson here. I don't. I wouldn't pour money into Saquon. I wouldn't either, bro. I would not either. The guy's injury prone. I know anyone can get injured any given Sunday. I get that. But wasn't like last season? When was the last time he had a full season healthy? Was it last season? Austin Eckler, I don't know how many good years he has left. Well, first, how old is he? How old is Austin Eckler? He's got to be like, what, 30-something? High 20s, lower 30s? Around there? AJ Dobbins before Saquon. Now, what about Joe Mixon? Would you guys want Joe Mixon? He just got released by the Bengals a couple days ago. I wouldn't mind him. I would not mind Joe Mixon at all. He's 28, so Austin Eckler is 28. You would not take that? You would not take that? I would take that. I would take someone who's 28 years old. I would. Definitely. Without a doubt. I don't want Saquon or Garner Johnson. Okay. Yeah. Saquon is a no from me. I want Austin Eckler or Joe Mixon. Those are my two. Check out the It's a Philly Sports if you haven't already. Appreciate that stream element. So, yeah, this is going to be an entertaining off season. Entertaining off season, a lot of question marks. Howie Roseman's going to move contracts around and everything. You know what? Speaking of contracts, let's go into Brandon Graham. How they're still talking about him returning to the Eagles for one more run. So he's probably going to get a veteran minimum. I like Brandon Graham a lot. I'm a Michigan fan. I love Brandon Graham. But is there a time to cut ties? Is there a time to cut ties? Because A, he's getting old. B, you want the defense to like mold. You want the defense to grow together and everything. Is it time to cut ties from Brandon Graham? Like, I'm asking you guys and I'm asking the people in the chat and people who are watching this on replay. Is it time to cut ties with Brandon Graham? I hate to say that. I really do, especially what he did for us in the Super Bowl. But he is not going. He's going to stay. But if I were them, I would cut ties. I would honestly cut ties from Brandon Graham. I would. Have him go to another team or just have him retire. I don't want Brandon Graham here. I don't. And this is coming from a Michigan fan. Brandon Graham will be one of the Eagles' all-time greats. Everyone loves him for enthusiasm, his leadership, his athletic ability, how he gets to the quarterback, and everything. People love Brandon Graham. I do. But there's got to be a point to cut ties. They talk about trading Hassan Reddick. They're talking about trading Hassan Reddick for, just like cap so we can build our defense some more. This is going to be an interesting offseason. I really think that we should cut ties from Brandon Graham. I think we should. Getting tired of saying that, but why are they keeping Bradbury? Cap hit. They can't afford the cap hit from Bradbury. I know he's bad. We are stuck with both corners. I think we're going to get rid of one of them. Hopefully it is Bradbury because Slay's cap hit is going to be much, much worse. So I really think we're going to cut Bradbury and then just eat the cap hit like we did with Carson Wentz. Bradbury is awful. He is terrible. He has not been the same, guys. He has not been the same since when he got a concussion at the beginning of the year. He has not been the same at all. No, he has not. So I think the letting Brian Dawkins go left a bad taste in the Eagles' mouth. That is why they will keep Brandon Graham. Yeah, I get it, but when is it time to cut ties? When is it actually time to cut it? When is it time? It's got to be now, right? It's got to be now for it to happen. It's got to happen. Like, sooner rather than later. Sooner rather than later, bro. It's got to happen. Hold on. I wouldn't waste money on Eckler either. Brandon Graham is like Brian Dawkins. He's still got top talent. Yeah, but again, we can't keep all these guys just because of emotion. Yes, they're good, but how old is Brandon Graham? How old is Brandon Graham, guys? Can you answer me that? Isn't he like, what, 32, 33? It's gotta be a time. Reddick is a mercenary. Why can't he find a team? Because aren't they asking for like a couple draft picks or something? Aren't they asking him that? I believe they should cut ties a couple years ago. Oh, from Brandon Graham a couple years ago. So when? After the Super Bowl win? Like a year after or two? You would cut ties then? Hey, that is a little of a hot take there, buddy. That's a little hot take. And I love hot takes. Love hot takes. All right. Let's get into a commercial break, guys, and then we'll be right back. So if you're looking to buy Eagles tickets, make sure you use SeriesTickets.com if you want some tickets for the Eagles games next season.
All right, guys, it's time to talk about Sherry's Tickets. Sherry'sTickets.com is easy to use and has no hidden fees. The price you see is the price you pay. Pay less and play more with Sherry'sTickets.com. Save even more by using the exclusive promo code EOP10. That's EOP10. Do not pay hidden fees and save 10%. Why use any other ticket reseller and get those hard-to-come-by tickets to the big game? If you need a more personal touch, give them a call at 610-494-5050. That's 610-494-5050. Sherry'sTickets.com also has great theater and concert tickets that are hard to get your hands on. Remember, do not overpay and save with the best at Sherry'sTickets.com. Save 10% using the promo code EOP10. That's EOP10. You'll thank us later. Sherry'sTickets.com.
Thank you to Sherry's Tickets for sponsoring this live stream. All right, let's get right into it. Brandon, exactly my point. He is 35. There's got to be a time to cut ties, and why not now? Why not now? That's exactly my point. Get rid of him. What is up, Ron? What is it? He's going to retire in like 2 years. Ron Jeremy's going to retire in like 2 years. So, oh my God, not Ron. Lane Johnson. He's going to retire in like 2 years. Rich, that's why I think we're drafting a tackle behind Lane. Well, we're definitely drafting at least 2 offensive linemen, in my opinion, like 2 or 3, because that's what Howie Roseman's MO is. So, what is up, Sneeze? What is up, man? What is up? Oh, Sneeps, DM me after the show. I got a question for you. But, yeah. So, you got to cut ties. You have to cut ties at some point. So why not now? Why not now? I'm going to make a Twitter poll of that because it's got to be time. The guy's 35. He's 35 years old. And I'm a huge Michigan fan. Mike Green knows. I'm a huge Michigan guy. It hurts me to say this. It really does. It's time to cut ties. I would go right tackle. I would go offensive line because that's what Howie Roseman's MO is. And with Lane Johnson being on his last couple of years, you got to start building your trenches again. So for me, it's like I would go right tackle. You can get a tight end like second or third. Honestly, they might even go center in the first round. You never know. You never know. All right. This is the most important. Well, this is a concept. No, it's not. Screw that. Avonte Maddox, right? He got released. People were asking me, Mitch, why aren't you making a video on Avonte Maddox? Well, we released him. They agreed on a reunion for a cheaper deal, and that's it. It's basically what happened with Fletcher Cox a couple years ago. Fletcher Cox was released, and then we got him back on like what, a year a mil or something like that. That's basically what's happened with Devontae Maddox. They're trying to empty cap space as much as possible, and I'm sitting here, it's like, it's not worthy of me to make a video. I'd rather talk about it on Fly Like an Eagle podcast every Thursday at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Edge of Philly Sports. So for me, honestly, Avonte Maddox, yes, we'll release him. The guy's injury prone. We're going to bring him back on a cheaper deal. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with him getting released. I really, really am. I'm going to get rid of, yeah, it's basically, that's basically it. Yeah, it's basically it from Avonte Maddox. It is what it is. What is up, Spongy? The Eagles are going to grab oh, okay, I can see that. He is coming back. I know. What is up, Bruce? What is up? Steelers or the Cardinals? Nah, I really think he's coming back on a cheaper deal. I really think he's coming back on a cheaper deal. Mitch, I hope you have a good day. Fly, Eagles, fly. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Eagles should have not re-signed. Yeah, that's exactly my point. They should not have. That's why they released him to get a cheaper deal. And if he doesn't come back, well, no hurt, no harm, no foul. People are like, so everyone gets attached to these players like this. Brandon Graham, okay, he's 35 years old. Time to let him go. Avonte Maddox, always injured. Time to let him go. I'm getting sick and tired of all these attachment players. I care about the names on the front. On the front of the jersey, the Eagles more than the back. Most of these fans like it on the names on the back more than the front. I'm like, no, I support the team front. And if you like Jalen Hurts, go get a jersey. Devontae Smith, go get a jersey. That's exactly how I feel. I don't like every single Eagles player, but I still love the team. Like, yeah, if they got rid of the Devontae Smith, I know they're not going to. But if they did that, I would understand why. What about Reddick? Still questionable for him? What is up, Kane? What is up? I think Reddick is gone. I don't know where he's going to get traded to, but if we keep him, more the merrier. Buda Baker's 28. Yep, last year's deal. I kind of want Justin Simmons out of Denver. Mitch, you think they're going to draft a center? I think they're going to draft a center probably in the early rounds. That's what I think is going to happen. So they just stock on the, what is it called? They stock in on the trenches. So they stock it on the trenches. So if healthy, Zach McPherson. Yes, thank you. I'm a fan of Zach McPherson. The fact that he got injured hurt. It hurt. He has a bright future, man. He has a bright future. I'm telling you, he has a bright future. Mitch, I hope we get a top player in the draft. I think we will. Mitch, I feel the way you do, as I don't love every Eagle the same, but I love the team more than any other team, maybe the Sixers. And then, yep, Bruce, you're getting it. Bruce. You're getting it. I'm going to tackle. Oh, you're gonna. Oh, me too, Bruce. Me too. It's just like enough is enough. I'm gonna talk about this again on Cool Cat Mitch on Monday. So, I mean, you're the draft guy. I'm not. So, I'm more of a draft guy in NBA, not NFL. Mitch, I feel we made that. Yep. Everyone is talking about Power Johnson. Everybody's talking about Power Johnson. Connor Williams is a free agent. Yep. That's another thing too. Vic Fangio. Are any one of these players going to fit Vic Fangio's system? Are any of them going to fit Vic Fangio's system? The bend don't break. He's the master at it, right? He's the master at it. So It's gotta happen sooner rather than later. So, alright. Now it's time for the main event. Now it is time for the main event. So before that, make sure you guys hit the like button on whichever channel you are on. And if you're not on Edge of Philly Sports, please go over there, hit the like, subscribe. Who's ever a mod, can you please drop the Edge of Philly Sports link? It is also on my chat right there. Please go over there, hit that like, subscribe over there if you haven't already. And if you're on Twitter, please hit that like, follow the Edge of Philly Sports Twitter, follow my Twitter, so on and so forth. So, with that being said, I appreciate that, Bruce, but did you go to the Edge of Philly Sports YouTube? The link is right here in the chat. The link is right here. Go to them and hit that like, hang out over there for a bit. So, the main event. I wasn't going to talk about this at all, honestly. We talked about Jason Kelce. We talked about Brandon Grant. We talked about Avonte Maddox. We talked about Saquon Barker and the running backs. Now it is time. Now it is time for Garner Johnson. Okay, Garner Johnson. It is time for that. Okay, it is time to talk about it. I know it is tough. I know people are like, okay, I would take him back and everything. I would not. I would not take him back. Okay. Maybe if you can get him, on a cheaper deal, maybe, but that's not the case. For me, it's the attitude. It is the attitude that Garner Johnson brings. Remember when he got robbed? Or not robbed. Remember when someone stole his car in Philly? He wanted to go. He wanted out. Like, what makes you think that he's not going to do this again? That he's not going to, do a temper tantrum and all that? I think he's staying in Detroit. I think, honestly, he's going to stay in Detroit on the Lions. He was a great fit there. They had a great safety behind him so he can learn. So the safety can learn from Garner Johnson. So for me, honestly, Garner Johnson is a no from me. He's a no from me. I know I see a couple people in the chat right now are saying, yes, I love him. No, I hate him. No, I don't want him here. No, I'm gone. Exactly what I said earlier, right? It comes down to what's best for the team. If the team feels like it's necessary for Garner Johnson to come back, they're going to make that move. They're going to make that call for a cheaper deal. Do I think it's a good move? Do I think that it is necessary? We do need safety. He was the leading safety with interceptions, right? Right? So, with that being said, I still wouldn't take him. I still wouldn't take him. I wouldn't. I still wouldn't take him. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that, Richie. Hey, what is up, Bruce? You on the Edge of Philly Sports YouTube side? Same with you, Mike. Yep, I know. He played for Vic Fangio. I know that. Hit the thumbs up. Man, I like the name of this site very much. Edge of Philly Sports. I do too, man. I joined them for like a year ago. It's just family over here, man. It is family. Shout out to Al. Shout out to Dive. Shout out to everybody, man, for giving me this opportunity. Like, I am blessed every single time I'm on this show. I'm on Edge of Philly. Sneed's gonna want the contract. Yep, I love Chauncey. Yep. Garner Johnson, no. Hey, Raph, how's it going? Well, Mitch, someone stole his heart. What do you expect? That's Philly, man. That is just Philly for you. Jason Kelce's a dog. They will never forget he's... Yep. Yeah, Raph. Yep. Please hit the like button. Exactly what my guy Bruce said. Make sure you guys hit that like. Alvin Kamara could be a JJ type trait. Ooh. I don't know. I like that take, though. I like that take. I really like that take. I really do. Really, really do. So, Gardner Johnson, again, it is a gray area. It really is. But I don't think so. How much do you think he will ask for? How much would you give Gardner Johnson for? How much would you pay Gardner Johnson for? Yeah, Kamara does have legal issues. I forgot about that. But how much would you guys pay for that? Hold on one sec, guys. I'll give CJ 10 mil. How much was he getting paid with the Eagles? Wasn't it cheaper than that? Yes, they are. Yep. Check out as affiliate if you haven't already. Yes. Yep. Like, for me, honestly, I don't know if I would take him. I would say no, just based off the attitude and how it was messy. Like, in everything, how it ended. So, it's up to them. It's not up to me. 8 mil. We offered him 10. Well, he didn't like something in the organization, right? He didn't like something for Philadelphia, right? He didn't like something. Dude, you want to hear something funny, Mike? That's my favorite flyer of all time. Scott Hartnell is my favorite flyer of all time. Not a lot of people know that, but yeah, he's my favorite flyer of all time, bro. I think you guys would like that, would find that interesting. So, all right, we are getting to the closing of this show. We are winding down. So, yeah, the Eagles offered a contract the back end. All right, offered a back end contract. All right. Oh, my guy Brian, what is good, man? What is good? What about him? You would take him? Okay. My guy Brian, what is good, bro? What is good? What is good? So, yep. I don't know if you guys noticed. I changed up the show a little bit. You know how I had topics going down one by one by one by one, and we had to follow an agenda? This one, I just let it. I just, you know, did it on the fly, and I think this is better, honestly. Here's the blind passer. But okay, what's good? What's good, Brian? What's good? All right. With this show winding down, I got two things to say. One, what is actually a question? Give me 3 words or less on Jason Kelce. 3 words or less on Jason Kelce. And 2, this is going to be the last time that Fly Like an Eagle will be on my channel. It's going to be exclusive to Edge of Philly Sports. So this is the last episode. So make sure you guys are subscribed to Edge of Philly. This is going to be the last time that Fly Like an Eagle is on this channel. But I'm going to clip it and upload stuff to that. So make sure you guys are subscribed to Edge of Philly Sports, man. Make sure you are. Yo, Marshawn, what is good, man? What is good? It's always fun talking to you in the chat and trending in AM. It's always good. Bird for life, heart out of a Philly, Kelce, living legend, best center, Brian Dawkins, respect. So for me, thank you, Kelce. Thank you, Kelce. Those are my 3 words, man. Those are my 3 words. Thank you, Kelce. Thank you for everything, man, for everything you've done for this city, that you've done for this team, that you've done for this entire league of the NFL. Thank you, Kelce. Thank you. All right. with that being said, guys, thank you for tuning in to Fly Like an Eagle podcast right here on the Edge of Philly Sports YouTube. And make sure you go to the Edge of Philly Sports website. The link is in the description. And make sure you subscribe to Edge of Philly Sports, as this is the last time Fly Like an Eagle will be on my channel. There will be clips maybe, but it's going to be an exclusive on Edge of Philly Sports. Make sure you hit and like, subscribe on the Edge of Philly Sports YouTube. Thank you, Al. Thank you, Dibes. Thank you, everybody from Edge of Philly Sports for, again, giving me this opportunity. I could not ask you again, say it again. I'm going to keep on saying this like it's insane. So make sure you guys like, subscribe to the Edge of Philly Sports YouTube. And next Thursday will be the first time that Fly Like an Eagle podcast will be exclusive on Edge of Philly Sports YouTube. All right. It's only for the better, guys. It's only for the better. The show's going to get better. It's going to be Edge of Philly Sports quality, and it's going to be great. I'm telling you. Make sure you tune in next week. And if you guys haven't yet, subscribe to my channel, all right? More basketball content over there, but I do have Eagle Show, Cool Cat Mitch. That's every Monday at 3. And Eagle Watch Party, or live play-by-play reactions every game. Fly high in the sky. Yep. Fly high in the sky. All right, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll catch you all later. Fly Like an Eagle podcast. Exclusive on Edge of Philly Sports. On that note, guys, I am out. Peace. Let's go, Birds.